based on your expertise or your life experience, could you share with us one reason for feeling awe, for being in awe in the face of existence, in the face of life, in the face of our own inner universe? What fills you with awe based on your own rich experience?
I have thought about your question. You see, the feeling of awe is a very spontaneous, natural reaction. I don't need to have any reason to feel awe. It just happened. Okay? But as I think about the question deeper, I can tell you this. Okay? I remember Albert Einstein, the famous physicist. He said that there are two ways to live life. One way is as though nothing is a miracle. Another way is to live as though everything is a miracle. So if you live with a sense that everything is a miracle, then you have more reasons to have a sense of wonder and awe in everyday life. And I also remember William Blake, the mystical poet. He said something like to see a world in a grain of sand, and to see heaven in a wildflower, and infinity in the palm of my hands. Wow. We're all made of stardust. We're all made of dust. The world, the universe is dust. And yet, but somehow, that is alive. I'm made of dust, but I have life. I see heaven in a wildflower. Do you know, of all the flowers, I like wildflower, especially a single wildflower grown up in a rock. I said, wow, this flower on the roadside grown up in a crack of a rock. So that caught my attention as a child. Oh, I said, look at it. Amazing. No soil. No attention, doesn't catch people's attention. But here, a little flower. What resilience. The vitality of life. So in my mind, the most beautiful flower is a little wildflower growing on the roadside from a rock. So that has been my inspiration for my psychology of having a resilient mindset to be like a wildflower. And also, see infinity in my own hands. Wow, with all my limitations, with all my weaknesses, with all my flaws as a human being, I hold infinity in my hand. That means we are wonderfully made. Then when I do amazing things, we can paint, we can play violin, when play piano, when create something, and do something that is purely amazing. So the reason for them all is more or less based on how you look at things. If you only see the material things, if you only see the dollar sign, how to get rich, then you miss out the wonder, the beauty of life. The world is a wonderful place, full of beauty, full of mysteries, full of wonder. And life is full of wonder, full of mystery. But research shown that, you know what? Very rich and privileged people feel very little sense of awe. But the poor people, and also people who have gone through a lot of suffering, who are dying, when they value life, they begin to see the wonders of life. So it takes suffering to open our eyes